Alright, so this, I remember like it was just yesterday. Back in the year of, yes, grade 2004. It was me, my mom, and my sister. We went out to see this. And, well, two things right from the jump. When you first see it, you go through this, the Nickelodeon studios where they just bring you into these, like, psychedelic, but, this portal. It's just so amazing. There's no other words to say, like, how perfect it is. Like, remember when we did the first SpongeBob movie live stream and I started with that? That's how good it is. And another thing.
Yeah, that is so nostalgic because the old Nickelodeon movie thing is just so memorable because they specifically designed it for SpongeBob because it's all bubbly.
Exactly. And right from the moment where the pirates started singing the theme song, I just couldn't help myself by like mimicking the motions. My mom tried to stop me and stuff, but I just couldn't help it.
And now then, it actually gives you chills because how good they're seeing it. It just brings in so much nostalgic. It just gives you chills down your spine. And they did really good too.
But the one thing that I really do like about it is just how, once again, just colorful it is. Now this is just one of the majors where the first movie just starts out real colorful that usually gets with the sequels, but this one was pretty just beautiful to look at. I'm not even kidding. This was at its most colorful, really at its most entertaining, at its most everything great before its eventual downfall, starting with season 6. In my opinion. And you?
But still, the greatest movie ever, the first SpongeBob movie, they did really spot on, man. I don't remember if I made my parents watch it in theaters as a kid or watch that DVD first, but it's still a memorable movie to watch every now and then, and the cast is great. And they did a really good job picking who's going to play who and stuff, and the story plot is awesome, and the fact that, I really did enjoy it, and it's just really memorable. That's all I got to say.
And Blitz?
Oh, okay. My turn, okay. With me, even though because the movie came out in 2004 and I was born in 2005. Didn't really get to see it in theaters, but I did see it on TV.
Makes sense.
And with the SpongeBob movie, what everybody's been saying around here, memorable and all that. And it's just like one of the best movies from Nickelodeon. Of course, there's other great movies from Nickelodeon, but this is one of my favorites.
Me too.
No doubt.
My number one favorite.
Same.
Yeah, and I just love this kind of adventure. Patrick and SpongeBob have to go through, just to get King Neptune's crown just because of Plankton, and then resulting with Mr. Krabs and all that. It was so the plot of it was really good of it though.
Yes.
Yeah, it made Plankton be an actual villain because he actually won at first.
Yeah.
The only time little Pete brain could actually grow little balls, but
SpongeBob movie is basically the most nostalgic film. This was during the times where this was actually Stephen Hillenberg's. Steven. Sorry. This was Steven Hillenberg's last time working on SpongeBob. So then he retired from working on Nickelodeon. So anyway, what I like about the movie is there's one of my favorite moments. Favorite moments had to be where when SpongeBob and Patrick ran away from this this sea dragon monster thing, and once it started going on a cliff, SpongeBob and Patrick made those surprise faces, but mostly I laugh at Patrick, and it became one of the most best memes so far. My favorite scene is when when the mermaid's father was being mind controlled by Plankton. She's like, "Daddy, no." Then Plankton's like, "Daddy, yes." You see, my favorite moment where the king and Patrick were arguing about how many hours.
10 days. How many days they got?
I'm sorry, how many days they got? Then Patrick starts doing something stupid. In which, he was doing something stupid. So anyway,
All he was doing was just trying to support him about saying how quickly he can get the crown back. That's all that is. Just helping him out.
My favorite scenes had to be the fight between the guy with the spiky boots that Plankton hired and
Dennis?
What?
Yeah, his name is Dennis.
Oh, Dennis, yeah. The fight between SpongeBob and Patrick and Dennis. Until Dennis got ran over by the boat. My other favorite scene was when SpongeBob thinks that he was going to be employed, but Squidward was going to. Something that Mr. Krabs mother, like, "I'm not talking about my man, jackass." I was like, I know Mr. Krabs did not just say that. But yeah, it was during these times, especially when they got rid of the word "damn." They got away with it. So anyway, my other favorite scene had to be the Ocean Man song, because I know that was also me, where there was this guy who was all voice cracky, right? And he's saying, "The Ocean Man." It was funny.
Also about this movie, this is a song, especially with Goofy Goober.
Yeah, I'm a goofy goober, yeah. You're a goofy goober, yeah. We're all goofy goobers, yeah. Goofy goober, yeah.
I did like the song at the end credits, like Ocean Man, and the fact that growing up, it's about drugs.
Yeah, will be so disappointing for kids when they grow up. Like, oh, Ocean Man's great. Like, hang on, kid. Let me ruin your childhood. It's about drugs. I mean, like, seriously, why would Steven Hillenburg create a song that's about drugs?
He didn't create that. Ween did, the band.
Yeah. I was actually surprised they let him use that song, for this occasion, though, because it was a movie back then.
Yeah, but it's still a memorable song, nonetheless, but it still can't get over the fact that it's about drugs, but it's still very memorable.
Now that we've
catchy, too.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was trying to say it's kind of catchy too, so you can't get anything wrong with that. So.
I mean, come on! It's only put in because it's something to do with ocean. It's supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
One of those.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with what I was mentioning earlier, when Ocean Man, and of course Now That We're Men.
Yes.
Also a good song.
Yes.
Now the man. It's been a while since I heard the song. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics.
I like the part where they offend the monsters, though.
Yeah, ham boning.
Yeah, I mean, at first, the monsters started coming friends though, because how cool they were. They got them to the top until SpongeBob said, "We gotta wait for those horrid Mongol monsters." Like, oh, come on.
I changed my underwear. Now that we're men.
Yeah, by the way, how did that happen? Because remember when SpongeBob pulled down his pants, it was Goofy Goober, but scenes later, his pants were all white. How did he get changed that fast?
Maybe when nobody was looking, he just did whoop.
I don't know how he got 2 pairs of underwear, so.
But I must say, with the new characters, even though I'm not gonna mention the cast yet, with the new characters, a new version of King Neptune, which I'm not used to, I'm just used to, the old version from the TV show, but with this version, I was like, oh, this is a cool design, though.
Well, yeah, I think what they're going for is, trying to fit the movie plot and stuff, because originally the Neptune we know in the series was not bald, but in this one, I guess they made it bald because for the sake of the joke.
Bald!
All right. That never gets old, man.
I'm gonna tell you a theory that I told you guys a long time ago. So you know the Kingdom from the movie? That's actually an actor.
Yes.
Yeah, which makes sense because movie and they need a guy, and probably the series thing too is like basically like no, I don't want to be in some we call it movie. I got things better to do. So yeah, they had an actor to do it.
And then of course we got King Neptune's daughter Mindy, which she was really helpful.
Yeah, and according to Patrick, hot and pretty.
That was so funny though.
I know, and my favorite part between her and King Neptune was like, you're stalling. Stalling? Yes, you're stalling. You're doing it right now. Stalling. 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 Oh boy.
And then remember that scene where Patrick was like, "Did you see my underwear?" And she's like, "No." "Did you want to?"
I know. Like, you want to take a look at my dingling?
I mean, you're definitely in your head, so I don't know what you're showing.
Oh man. Yeah, I wouldn't want to show underwear to a really hot Jake, Patrick. I mean, come on.
And then now we bring us to the villain himself, the bounty hunter, Dennis, the badass.
Yes.
Yes. He is very tall.
Okay.
Well, for his shoes, both them spikes in his shoes, goddamn.
But of course, he got squashed by a giant Cyclops, what they call it, which is really a human in a diver's suit. But he did come back alive to fight SpongeBob Patrick, but of course he got killed off again. So.
No, he didn't. Like, all he did was just hit hit by a boat.
Oh, okay. And remember that scene where he's tracking them down, right? Remember the bubble scene where he just blows the bubble and it shows them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Them laughing. Yeah. That was really
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we bring in. Let's see. Yeah, Victor. That was voiced by Thomas L. Wilson. One of his funniest characters, even though like, remember what happened to him?
Yes.
All bubble blowing babies.
He got Shoryuken.
I know. Like, you're gonna get in my face. I'm gonna sky uppercut you.
Yo, you got that punch was so clean.
It was.
I know. I'm like, seriously, I would do the same thing if you get in my face. Like, oh, you're gonna poop up bulls. Oh yeah.
Oh, remember those two guys from like the gas station though?
Yeah, he was at his most darkest right there.
Was there ketchup?
Wait, no, that's the
Let's
SpongeBob.
take it out their mouths and everything.
No, he's
Yeah.
like
But
the,
you hear what I said?
yeah, what you said is what he said to SpongeBob and Patrick. He said this had to take 10 gallons, and then he ripped their mouths off.
Yeah. But they had it coming because they're a bit of goofball. Well, especially against SpongeBob Patrick, but...
D. Bradley Baker and Doug Lawrence were funny as those characters.
Yeah.
I like the moment where Patrick, where SpongeBob and Patrick got the Goofy Gooper, and then they got drunk when just literally eating ice cream. And then my other favorite scene too was when SpongeBob walked into the Krusty Krab when Krabs was literally frozen in ice, and he was still drunk from eating ice cream, and that he started slurring words and stuff like that. Looks quite terrible.
Okay, that was before he got frozen. It didn't happen just immediately.
My other favorite moment. Sorry, this is. My other favorite moment was when SpongeBob and Patrick jump onto the cliff, right? And then they start talking within like 20 seconds or something before they screamed while trying to act like men. While wearing fake mustaches when they're just nothing but seaweed. The other favorite part was Dennis ripping the seaweed off of both SpongeBob and Patrick, because he knows that they're not too manly. My favorite scene was when Patrick was crying, then he fell, and then he was wearing Goopy Gooper diapers.
Underwear.
It feels like to me, and I'm sorry. It feels like to me that scene, it was funny. So Patrick, when the mermaid came in, I forgot what line Mermaid said, but Patrick said to the mermaid with his underwear. Well, do you want to see him?
Yeah, she just said no, and her name is Mindy.
Yeah, Mindy. Sorry, Mindy. I like the moment where there was in this one scene. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that chase thing, SpongeBob and Patrick. That somehow, for some reason, this monster, tricked SpongeBob into thinking that was actually an ice cream lady. That was actually pretty clever. Not gonna lie, I did not really expect that. Even when I first saw it.
Nobody did.
So, yeah, that's about it.
Let's see, who else did we get introduced to? Like, I don't know, like,
Squire.
Yeah, Squire, voiced by Carl Osrock, like, yes. That's why, like, he was also the Gopher Clock.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. And Squire keeps getting picked on by the Neptune, like getting hit by his trident. And one scene where he's trying to get his hair back, he had like hair in a can, and Neptune first had his head down, then he looked back up, and without looking, he actually spread in his eyes. I mean, that was his own thing fault. I mean, he should stay down,
Squire.
man.
Squire!
I know, but he was an interesting character, though.
Yeah. But one of the scenes that was like, wow, just like exposing, well, not technically exposing, but like, you know, faking, was like the phone call, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, where Plankton was like, hi, I'm this guy. Thank you for selling the crown to me and
I just love this
stuff.
scene where, like, my script is starting to smash.
I know, but it still was working, though.
Thank you, I call again. There's his little laugh afterwards.
I know.
My crown!
Is it a provincial city?
This is like the yelling from Kidnapped, with like this version was like funny.
Yes.
I know.
And his laughing at the part
I know, Plansy.
and his laughing at the part where he goes like,
He's
you,
laughing.
yeah, you go to Shell City. I always die when he laughs like that.
Oh yeah, remember that scene where they're picking how many days they should go for Shell City? Like Patrick has to get it.
Patrick! 6 it is then. Patrick, shut up! I mean, if Patrick hadn't butt in, they would have plenty of time to do it. But, of course, no. Patrick had to butt in.
Yeah, but also this movie, I just love like how SpongeBob is doing all this for Mr. Krabs, because how loyal he is to like him to the Krusty Krab also, because yes, we also get introduced to the Krusty Krab too.
Well, only because he likes money, because you know how he is.
Money.
And at first, SpongeBob was like upset at him because
He didn't get the manager spot.
Yeah, because he was just a kid, and he was lashing out like a drunk man.
Oh yeah. This is so funny.
I think drunk like there.
I just made my point.
Yeah. Also, speaking of which, remember in the Goober Goober Lounge, first SpongeBob was like depressed, then Patrick convinced him to eat some ice cream, and they're just going out, waiter, waiter, waiter. Why do I get all the nuts?
Alright kids, they get drunk on Goofy. Oh god.
I know. Oh man, they did a good job with it though.
And that's when kids all over the world realize that ice cream is a G-rated drug.
Oh, but you gotta admit, the ice cream from SpongeBob was like, it looked really delicious.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
it did. I would love to have that.
Yeah, and I know this YouTuber that actually made the ice cream from movies.
Really?
Yeah, it's like really easy to make. It's like a sundae, but a make a sundae.
Or what about a banana split?
I mean,
Banana split or hot fudge sundae, eh? That give you vibes?
Yeah.
Reminds me of that one SpongeBob episode where he tried to make a sundae, but it just made it from random crap like onions and a rotted peanut plant and stuff, and made his breath really stinky.
Oh, wait, Carl, remember that part? Yeah, when they were getting ice cream. Before that, remember Patrick got a burger and then, like, he said, "You forgot my toy. Thanks."
Yeah, what was that supposed to be? Like some kind of piece of paper?
Like, I thought it was a bib at first.
Yeah.
It could have been. I don't know, but oh well.
Oh yeah, when Mr. Krabs turned into ice and all that, and then SpongeBob's giving this whole speech. Me, Patrick, and Scooter pass. Me and Patrick, that's pretty like, well, you know how Scooter is, but. Oh,
yeah.
But when Plankton took over, everybody's like taking control. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, because he had to put on helmets. At first that was for show, but of course, Plankton is never for show. And so he pressed this button and a chance pop up. Yeah.
Oh,
hell, Plankton.
I was really surprised when Tom Kenny was Gary when he was saying it, though.
Yeah.
Meow, Plankton.
Yeah. And then, of course, this, like, Scooter guy, like, was being suspicious, remember?
Yes. He explained to Plankton his own plan, and he threatened to tell King Neptune himself, but instead he dug his own grave, and eventually, yes, under his
Instead, like,
control.
he got crowded by those people wearing the helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But just look at all, like, your loved ones. Like from SpongeBob, like Gary, Sandy.
Mrs. Puff.
Mrs. Puff, but with Sandy though, treating her like a real girl and everything. Shit.
Well, I mean, she does that too, because remember she has that wheel in her dome, so she does that as well.
Well, like for power and everything, like that's just like labor laws there.
Right.
Yeah. And let's not forget at the end of the movie where he did Goofy Gooba Rock. Oh man, that just gives you chills down your spine because how cool that was.
And the guitar
was based on a song. What was it?
Yeah, it's called "I Wanna Rock."
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. My favorite scene is like where he's like at the prison, he explodes it, and then all the toys come out.
Yeah.
Oh, remember? Patrick with those long ass legs.
Yeah, I know, and those boots too.
And his funny was like so wild. He took out his glasses like for a little bit.
I know. I remember that.
Yeah.
That's actually from a song. I don't remember which one song it was, but it's actually the same lyric too, and his voice too. So they used an audio clip from that song for that.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, when turning Mr. Krabs back, at first he turned him to like a human. He's like,
yeah, that was like a WTF one. Like, wait, what in the world? It made it look like also looked like Humpty Dumpty a little bit.
He did. Wow.
kind of does. Yeah. Oh yeah. Remember at the bar scene where somebody was trying talking and Victor would like throw a chair at somebody. He's like, shut up.
Yes.
Yeah. And a theme song, oh man, the way the verses was, it looked really gross too. But, however, the most shocking thing was where Chupo is like, come here, yeah! And it showed these two-headed fishes. Were they both voiced by G. Bradley Baker?
Yes.
That's what I thought. And I was like, whoa. Well, who do you think you are? Like, another thing, him. Oh, like a come here, yeah. Looks like we got yourself a double, baby. Man,
Play the song. Oh, I'm a goofy goof. And then like how like nervous they were to like just to sing it. Like the tension though.
Trying not to crack.
I know, like. It's like Brian Hall, because he likes Disney so much. Imagine if they played a Disney song, like for example, Circle of Life, because that's his most kryptonite song. Because if you watch his I see the Disney song challenge, that's his kryptonite. So if he played that, he would resist to seeing it. So Yeah.
And let's not forget another person we got guest starred to guest in live action, David Hasselhoff.
Yes. Who are you? I'm David Hasselhoff. Yay! So, where's your boat? Boat?
Oh man.
But, however, the most shocking thing is that he put them in between his chest.
His muscles, his pecs and everything. What? But I feel bad for him afterwards because he got blasted with all Neptune's might, and he's like, ow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even more.
Oh man.
And even more, in order for him to be, standing still when he was a human motorboat, they actually used a 13-foot tall replica of David Hasselhoff, which was sold in an auction, and David Hasselhoff actually kept that.
Wow, that's cool.
That's pretty cool, yeah. But remember, he did get cut during when he was motorboating, because remember Dennis was there and he cut him a little bit.
Oh yeah, cut in the stabbed him in the butt, right?
People, whenever the king reveals his own head, and then there's the bald, there's the legendary scene, is the bald scene. Bald, my eyes.
Yeah. Watch it there, fellas.
And yeah, the Cyclops scene, really surprised, them getting chased and all that. And then we get, introduced to, all fishes, but they're not, how would I say?
Yeah.
Not alive.
Yeah.
They're dead.
They're
SpongeBob said that they're dead.
But,
yeah. They're they were killed to be Russianized. It showed him putting googly eyes on a clam and stuff. So that's his plan. And the most saddest scene is where Patrick and SpongeBob were under a lamp and they're drying out, and all the parrots were crying at the theater.
Yeah.
Sure to tear.
Wow.
Oh man. Yeah, that was legendary.
Yeah, but that tear formed together and created a heart, and it short-circuited out the electrical system and created the triggered the sprinkler system and bring them back to life, and the other fishes as well, and started getting revenge on the Cyclops.
I remember the music during that.
I know.
But when he was making that thing with the glue and everything, remember how he did it do 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 do?
I know.
Though? I did as a kid. And let's see here. And I was paying really close to the fishes. I was oh my god, it's a blue Patrick.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. And then that's also one that looks like Larry the Lobster, Mrs. Puff, only not humanoid.
Oh, fun fact: there's a theory that Puffish was Mrs. Puff's husband.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know, because he didn't have the lamp thing stick to him.
Maybe they sold it to him.
I don't know. But
now we go to the cast. So tell us when you're recording.
Yeah. My favorite characters have to be SpongeBob, occasionally, sometimes. Mostly Mr. Krabs, Squidward, and Plankton. My favorite voice actors from SpongeBob had to be, of course, Tom Kenny. Bill, I would just say Bill instead, because I kind of forgot his last name.
Figurebaki.
Yeah, Bill Figurebaki, and Mr. Lawrence. Oh yeah, Roger Bombaz and Clancy Brown. Yeah, but mostly I like Mr. Lawrence.
Okay, it's recording now. So yes, everybody is still there. Everybody gets their chance to shine as well. Even though, no, it's nothing. But however, this is
Oh no, I was let's take turns introducing one by one. So you take one, I take one, Chris takes one.
Okay, well obviously we start with who's the first one we start with is it's simply just King Neptune and Mindy. So I guess I'll take Jeffrey Tambor as King Neptune. So yeah, it's my introduction to him. I was so shocked to see him also in the live-action Jim Carrey Grinch movie and The Hangover.
Wait, he is in that movie?
Yeah, he was the mayor.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's also in Hellboy. Both movies.
Oh, what do you call it? Even though it was a bad show from Cartoon Network, he also voiced Annoying Orange's dad, Mr. Orange.
Oh,
Annoying Orange Dad was in that show? I didn't know that.
Let's see here. He was also in the Monsters vs. Aliens movie where he voices Susan, aka Ginormica's father.
Oh, I had no idea.
It's other roles. Like he did have a role in. Oh, okay. I was about to say he had a role in Star Butterfly.
Well, yes. It's just so where head is almost about to get dizzy and stuff by all this internet crap. But
he was in Batman: The Brave and the Bold. Whoa. What was the character? Crazy Kilt? What? Quilt, yeah. This is the first time I've been hearing about this. Huh. But yeah, other than that, Oh yeah, he was one of those actors to play Santa Claus for animation.
Okay, Santa Claus.
It was from the Winnie the Pooh 2007 Christmas movie.
Oh, wait a second. Right. Wait a second. And then, he was also, in Trolls, too, where he was, if I believe so, Poppy's father.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, alright, yeah. And then, let's see, he was also Tango before Ever After, the movie and then the TV show where he voiced Big Nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, although, yeah, I do prefer John R. Hurley's version of, King Neptune. I thought, Jeffrey's version of, King Neptune was, very funny.
Yes, I believe it was his absolute funniest role that he has ever done.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, just break it from and go.
Alright. Yes, Mindy the Mermaid, voiced by the one and only Black Widow herself, Scarlett Johansson, which actually shocked me when I found this out when I got older. And here's a fact: she actually, voiced her when she was around 13 or 14 or 15, so she was pretty young there. So, yeah, she did really good as Mindy. She was really kind, really helpful, very hot, according to Patrick. So, yeah, I bet a bunch of people probably thought she was kind of pretty, Starway. But, yeah, Scarlett Johansson did really good as this character, Mindy. And, yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's like her first ever voiceover. So, yeah.
Christian, she was 19 when she did the movie.
Oh, 19. Okay, my mistake. Okay. But she was still young.
Yeah. And this is how I got introduced to her in animation, of course, for live action. It was Home Alone 3.
Yeah.
Animation, that, and live action, of course, Avengers, where she played Black Widow. Of course, I didn't see Iron Man 2, where she made that appearance, so.
Same as Christian.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah. Cool.
Let's forget about Sing.
Of course. What? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And surprisingly, from 2016, the Jungle Book movie where she played a female Ka.
Yes.
Yeah, that still bothers me when I first watched it. Why did they make Ka female? And they made her gigantic, because in the cartoon, he was just kind of small-ish, but in this one, it was gigantic. I mean, hey, they did the same thing in the 2018 Jungle Book movie, making her female again. Oof. But she really did awesome as Ka. Just getting into the attitude, and let's see, who else can we mention from Scarlett Johansson? Other than that, shares a birthday with Mark Ruffalo and all that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I prefer the cartoon version of Ka, because he's just hilarious and stuff, especially where he got his nut in the tail twice. Yeah. Yeah.
just really cool that she was part of this film.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Alright, so next up for me, we're going to talk about Alec Baldwin.
Yes, as the bounty hunter Dennis.
Alright, so yeah, with Dennis, like, this is how I got introduced to him in animation, like the rest. And yeah, of course, for live action, it was the live action kind of hat.
Mm.
Yeah, for me, I seriously had no idea that was Alec Baldwin the whole time. Even when I got older, I didn't know it was him until I found out. I was like, wait, that was Alec Baldwin? Holy cow. But for live action, I got introduced to him in Toss of Magic World, which is a movie, and Alec Baldwin has been around Toss of Friends franchise for a couple seasons, and he's actually the narrator for it, so yeah, it makes sense for him to be part of the movie. But Alec Baldwin, he did pretty good for Dennis.
Yeah, and his other roles, yes, he did play himself in The Simpsons, Johnny Bravo. Let's see here. Of course, he was in Cat and Dogs from the 2001 movie where he plays Butch.
Yes.
In the Very Odd Parents Channel Chaser movie, he played older Timmy Turner from the future.
And he was in Will and Grace.
Yes, he was in Rise of the Guardians from 2012. He plays North.
Along came Polly with Ben Stiller and Jeffrey Aniston.
Yeah. Of course, one of his best roles is Boss Baby.
Oh.
Yes. Boss Baby. I remember seeing that trailer. I did a parody of Einstein's Baby, but it's Boss Baby.
And yeah, other than that, oh yeah, of course we can't forget his role from Madagascar 2.
Right.
Yes.
Makunga.
I almost forgot. But yeah, he did Makunga. He plays a lot of villain roles.
Well, that's his title, yes. And of course, his last role, I did mention this to Christian, his last voice was the Boss Baby Family Business movie, 2021, where he plays older Boss Baby, a.k.a. Theodore.
Well, he does turn back into a baby for a while.
Well, yeah, but, yeah, Alec Baldwin, as an actor, yeah, as a kid, yeah, people would join him, but, now it's half and half because recently there's some news going around with him, and so I want to mention about it. But yeah, I'm gonna say 50%, yeah, good actor, but 50% with crime and everything.
Yeah, with him, with that.
Don't
talking about.
Yeah.
Don't mention it.
Okay.
But yeah, yes, with Dennis, surprise. This is that fight with SpongeBob, when he was yelling, it was just funny.
Mhm.
Or yeah, when he threw the bubbles in his eyes and all of that. Oh, dang.
Yeah. My eyes! That's it! I have none of this! Say goodbye! And it gets run over by a bulb.
But yeah. And of course, with, because you know how voice actors had to take over for celebrities because, yeah, in the video game it was Fred Tershaw. And recently they brought him back for an episode called Captain Pipsqueak, where he was voiced by Clancy Brown.
Yes.
Yeah, which is shocking. Of course, it's in the newer SpongeBob season, the 12th one, the crappy one.
But I gotta say, yeah, even though it's crappy, that's one of the best episodes because they brought back all the villains from previous episodes.
Yes.
Yeah. And one of them was actually from a video game.
Yeah, Prawn, voiced by Doug Lawrence.
Yep.
And speaking of character returns, Mindy actually did return, in a cameo in SpongeBob's Big Birthday Blowout, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, she did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Huh.
Here's the thing, though. I never seen, his daughter and his son, interact before.
Yeah, well, I mean, what you did say that, the King Neptune was an actor and stuff, so the real King Neptune, yes, he does have a son, but apparently,
Well, yeah, when you say it like that.
Could you imagine if they actually had those Neptunes interact with each other?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I'm the real King Neptune. I'm the real King. Oh, man, it's gonna be
I know. But, of course, they never showed his son, actually, because they only showed up for just one special, because Trident was, very upset with him, and he was in prison, so.
Yeah. And then other than that, like, yeah. Another reason why that was an actor, because the real King Neptune has powers. Did you really see him use powers in the movie?
Well, no, just
Other
just
than
from his.
using that trident of his.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. I'm talking about like actual powers.
Yeah, no actual powers, no.
Yeah. And he can. He has special powers, but he cannot make Krabby Patties.
Well, yeah. Let's see. Other than that, like, hold on, I'm just going back to where I got my. I want to mention another scene that I thought was really cool as a kid. Like, remember when he was in the bathroom and he ate that soap and like putting like the water on, and it was like, oh, it was really cool as a kid.
Yes.
Yeah, like, I mean, of course, because bubbles are popular as a kid, and it still is. But of course, I don't play bubbles anymore since I'm 21. But anyway, yeah, I mean, as for bubbles, even though it's a waste of soap, it's still fun until like one bubble snuck out of the bathroom and started causing a scene. So,
remember he was getting put his clothes on and like his back was open. It was like, it was like, uh-oh, I made a oopsie. Oh, and let's not forget, he took a shower with Squidward.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
like sort of like la-di-dee, la-di-dum, la-di-dum, and then
SpongeBob, what are you doing?
like that is so stalker material. Like you would get a shower like for your favorite celebrity. Like imagine it's like Justin Bieber or whatever, and it's just like some random fangirl.
Okay, when you mentioned Justin now, like, but if it's Jason Moore, then we can talk. But other than that, let's see.
I'll just stand as a suggestion to make my
Joking.
I wasn't joking about Jason Moore though, but what was other funny scenes that you found?
Of course, why not the bar scene where like
We
did that.
I know, but I should say that's one of my favorite funny scenes.
With me, yeah, like me and my sister always used to, when they escaped from, that tough guy place, and Patrick referenced, we're on a baby hill, think we ought to hold a weed about it. We always used to do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And like, yeah, remember? Oh yeah, okay, now I just got a hold of it. Yeah, remember that person there that was like the crown polisher? Like, remember him?
Oh
yes.
Yeah, and because he still says it about his crown. He wouldn't let anyone touch it, and he's about to spend so many years in prison. Of course, Mendy set him free. I mean, come on, all that because he was trying to polish his crown. I mean, come on, dude.
Let's see here. Oh yeah. And the actor that played him, Joshua Seth, because I'm in behind the voice actors, he's actually an anime voice actor who does, Digimon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Digimon.
Yeah. And he's good friends with Steve Bloom and Wendy Lee.
Wait, who's Wendy Lee?
Wendy Lee, like, she's a good anime voice actor, like, good friends with Steve Bloom and Darren Norris. Joshua's favorite comedian is Chris Rock. But, oh, yeah, okay, so yeah, you can go back to the cast.
I mean, we kind of took care of like most everybody, except maybe there might be some that we kind of didn't know was there. Probably,
There was an actor from the actor that played Goofy Goober. Like, I was surprised it was not like any of the regular classes, but. Let's see here. The actor that played Goofy Goober, he actually plays Kingpin from the Marvel Ultimate Alliance during the Black Order.
Huh?
Yeah. And let's see. He was in Men in Black 2, where he voices a pug named Frank the Pug.
What?
Oh, that was him? Wow. Holy mother of Metroid.
He was also in Men in Black 3, where he voiced Worm Guy 4.
Cool.
But yeah. Let's see, shockers. Oh, of course, Neil Ross, who provided this, the sound effects and for the Cyclops.
That was That was Green Goblin this whole time.
Yeah, Green Goblin, Grandfather, all them characters. Just surprisingly, it was him.
Yeah.
And yeah. What I have to say about the SpongeBob movie, even though I gave my overall score, like, people of our generation will always remember this movie as like one of the greats from Nickelodeon.
Of course,
And-
top notch too.
And the fact,
And-
what?
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say, but I'm going to say it. And the fact is that they actually made that movie to supposed to be the season finale, but
Series.
of course they made more SpongeBob.
Yes, the series, like the whole entire thing, not just for.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. But so they were supposed to do that as a finale, but of course they made more SpongeBob episodes. So.
Bro, but just imagine if they took that turn, like, that was the last one, and, like, years later, like, think about it, because SpongeBob, influenced, like, everybody in their lives. Just imagine that was, like, the last one, like,
I
life
know.
would be totally different at that point.
Exactly.
I know, but I'm glad it's still a long-running show, but I just dislike the newer seasons. I prefer, like, the classics.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. Okay, you are not gonna believe this. Okay,
What?
so you know that theater usher who said that you folks have to leave?
Oh, you mean that woman?
Yeah, that was Ursula from freaking Spider-Man 2. You know, the daughter of Mr. Dickovich.
Oh, really?
I know, I know what you're talking about, the one that makes the cookies.
Yes.
That was her?
Yeah.
Wow.
What character did you say? I'm sorry.
Oh wait, what?
What
That Usher, you know, at the end of the movie, like, I'm afraid you must leave. And parents, like, pointing a sword at her and stuff.
Oh my god. Okay.
That is a shocker right there.
Okay.
Shocker.
Since you brought that scene up, can we talk about the Pirates though that just came in the movie theaters?
Okay,
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, what I have to say about the Pirates, like, at first, like, yeah, we're seeing them, and we see one of the crewmates, like, bringing back, like, a treasure chest, but instead of, like, you know, tokens and all that, you know, what they really want, it was tickets to the SpongeBob movie!
hey.
Yeah, but was it a lot of tickets, or just two, or just put out two? I mean,
Hey,
that's what I
either
don't
way,
get.
they just went in by themselves, like, they just entered, got some popcorn,
And made an entire mess too, and like made a mess everywhere, like in the lobby and ever at the seats.
What difference
And
do
the
it
fact
make?
Yeah, and the fact that theater is like where you can ship your deck there. I mean, that's crazy.
Oh, and remember, you sung the SpongeBob song.
Well,
Yes.
Oh man, and the fact they had like the fish. Oh man. Let's see here. Oh, remember one of the pirates was like crying because of that sad scene.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cover you.
and there's supposed to be the fact that Patrick the Parrot was supposed to be one of them.
Oh man, that would have been cool though.
Although I think he did voice the parrot. Shut up and look at the screen. He kind of sounds like Potty.
Oh.
I don't know that for sure, but kudos for Steven Hillenburg for creating this movie.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
like-
very much.
Yes. Still even though he passed away in 2018, he's still with us on with SpongeBob and other shows he created. And yes, we thank him for creating this movie. And yeah, great man, and we love him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait! Oh my God! Wait, guys! It turns out that
What?
Steven Hillenburg was the parrot.
Yeah.
Ah, because he did originally voice Potty before.
Oh, I'm like, I kind of like forgot a little bit about that. I was like, oh wait, I forgot that Potty had multiple different ones, but it just
Yeah,
shocked me up
but-
to him.
Yeah, still.
Out, Jordan Peele said the title and premise.
But overall, with this whole movie, I'm just gonna say, yeah, 1,000,000 out of 100 because this movie was just perfect out of the spots. Thank you for watching this review about the SpongeBob movie, and remember, always get ready for motion, because you are a goofy goofer yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, and I recommend you watch this movie on your own. Get on DVD or VHS, wherever you prefer, or happen to see it on cable whenever it shows it by chance. So, happy something. I don't know what else to say. I boofed.
and you too can be an ocean man as well.
Yeah.
Maybe an ocean master. Get it? Aquaman.
Yeah. Don't let Norm hear you say that. Wait, not Norm. Orm. Shoot.
Ha, wow.